The German ambassador to India, Walter J Lindner, is in Mumbai to host a series of meetings, including those with representatives from the Hindi film industry, to project Germany as a location to shoot films in. Lindner will also be meeting other officials in Mumbai. He discussed the transition in Germany as Chancellor Angela Merkel left office after 16 years and Olaf Scholz took office. He spoke with my colleague Saurabh Gupta.
We're at the Leopold Cafe in Mumbai. Joining me now, Walter Lindner, the German ambassador to India. Hillary Clinton described Chancellor Merkel as the leader of the free world for 4 years at least. But the fact is that she's been one person who's really been vocal about tackling climate change. Mumbai as a city has seen the effects of climate change, and you said very poignantly just a short while ago that to save the world you need India. Could you elaborate on your comment on what you mean when you say to save the world you need India, and where can we have areas of cooperation when it comes to climate change?
First, Chancellor Merkel was so moderate, she would have said to your comment, leader of the world. Well, I'm not saying the leader of the world, so she would be moderate and say no, but in fact many people looked up to her and seeked her advice and So even the new government, or especially the new government, after the Glasgow Climate Conference, COP26, and the Friday for Future movement, and all the awareness and the sense of urgency that we have to do something. We mess up the planet if we don't stop it. Our kids and the kids of our kids will not have a planet anymore. No air to breathe, no water to drink. We have to do something. This is one of maybe the most urgent questions which we have at the moment. So there are already cooperations between our two countries, and these conferences show that one country, not even India as big as it is, or the US, can do something there. We have to work together. Now, developing countries have to try to avoid all the mistakes which we did as the developed countries, destroying the surrounding. But we have also to take into account that developing countries have also other priorities, poverty eradication, health system, and this kind. So we have to help them to bridge that gap. So
climate financing.
That's why we were always forthcoming in putting a lot of money on the table, and we expect other developed countries to do the same. So we do already. So for example, we just made negotiations with India on our development assistance aid, which is more than 1 billion euro every year, and the negotiations or the talks were done 2 weeks ago, and we have put in more than 1 billion euro for climate related.
And where do you see India's role? Because you did just say that to save the world you need India.
Well, you see, India has a lot of young, switched-on people, technicians, engineers, IT, excellent brains. So we need those brains.